Oh, it's What is going on, you champions? Oh my god, we're back! We're back! I've got my interview flannel on, so you know what that means. We've got a band on. Cracking beers. We're going to be talking shit. It's going to be fucking excellent. And it's a Friday night, but we got the Sunday Sesh boys on. So please, give a warm beer buddy welcome to Ethan, Zenon, and Cooper. Boys, how the frick are yous?
Fucking great, mate. How you doing, brother?
Marvellous, mate. Get all those big birds out.
Oh, mate, you guys absolutely killing it at the moment with your new track, Tinder and Peppers. Oh, dudes.
Yeah, they're fucking pretty proud of those ones. Keen for the new ones that are coming soon as well. But yeah, that's for you to find out soon.
Ooh, hopefully we'll find out a bit more tonight. That's what I'm poking around for.
Yeah, sure, man. Ask away. Ask away.
Well, guys, how did Sunday Sesh come about?
Oh, mate. Came about probably about 4 years ago now.
Yeah. Origin story.
Yeah. We originally started with a different drummer, but we came up to Marcus, and he was like a good mate of ours, and took him on, and he's just been a weapon since. Like, it's just been awesome.
Yeah, no, we had a bit of a rough time in the beginning. Oh, like in the beginning, we were just like having fun making music, drinking a bit of piss and that. And then when we're just like, oh, no, this is like really fun. Like, I want to keep having this fun going. I want to start playing shows and that. Yeah, we just found like the passion with the other drummer wasn't there for us, and so we had to make a fucking tough decision, but. He's in his own band now, and they're fucking doing really well. And there's no bad blood. And we got a new wicked drummer who's unfortunately not here tonight. But
big shout out, Marco.
He's working right now, but we've been with him for about 2 years now.
Yeah,
and,
we've been gigging for like a year and a half.
Yeah, been gigging for about a year and a half, and but yeah, it's just been going awesome, man. Just like been happening all the time and progressing, which is really good. And big things coming our way, like for sure, like just within ourselves and what we can make. And I think like what the music we can release, like just like we want to do as much as we can. So yeah, that's a bit of an origin story for you.
Well, man, I love it. One thing that spun me out is that when I had the opportunity to see you guys at Gymna, when I saw you, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? The tracksuit, the whole thing. I'm just like, what the... And then you started, and man, the bass lines were smooth as silk. The riffage was just beautiful. It just matched everything beautiful. Ethan, your vocals you nailed it. You blew me away. It did. One thing I got to see, I'm born in the UK, so I've got a lot of UK family, so I've got a bit of UK influence. You guys give me those mad London vibes, man. Like.
That's sick.
Man, have you guys actually thought about marketing this stuff maybe over in the European scene?
Yeah, we've
done a lot of it.
We've started to feel like our music has definitely come to that. Like Ethan is a massive fan of Oasis.
Big
like
Arctic Monkeys.
I picked that straight away. Arctic Monkeys is one of my favorite fucking bands. Like I'm a pure blood metalhead, but I'll tell you what, Arctic Monkeys, they know what the fuck is up. And
they do, man.
They just got something. They found that fucking little that niche sound, and they fucking killed it. They slaughtered it.
Yeah.
I think our music is like quite inspired by like not so much Australian bands. Like I think we go back a bit further. Like for me, it's like Oasis and Arctic Monkeys. Zenon's Arctic Monkeys as well as like Led Zeppelin and Cooper's like Red Hot Chili Peppers. So we I think we can really thank our parents for like putting us onto those bands really, because they've stuck with us, and that's where it's coming from now.
Well, man, you just nail it. Tinder, love it.
Tell me that doesn't give you Arctic Monkey vibes.
Oh man, 100%. That's what I love so much about it. You guys really hit the nail on the head with that. I mean, the little promo video that you had along with it. I was sort of hoping there was going to be a full-length video along with it,
Yeah.
Even that teaser, just hearing that little blurb, I was just like, oh, I can't wait to hear this song. And then I threw it to one of my mates, and he's just like, yeah, okay, these guys are pretty cool.
Nah, it was actually a bit of a funny story with that. Actually, we were meant to record a music video to it, but we kind of like organized it a bit late, and it awkwardly fell over the time that Splendor in the Grass was happening. So it was like a lot of stuff was happening during that period, and we probably should have been on our game a little bit quicker with it and took a little bit more time with it. But yeah, we didn't end up getting the venue we wanted or whatever, but we just did a little video, but we're hoping to save it for maybe a potential song that we might suit it a bit better or something, you know.
Yeah, I think we were rushing that one a bit too much. We had a good idea, but that one fell through, and then we were like trying to rush for another idea, and then we're just like, nah, hold on, like let's not rush it. Let's give it some time to breathe. Let's hit them with our next single. So within the next 2 ones of this EP, there'll be a music video for those.
Nice.
I'm just kidding. I can't even act, you know.
We had a like good idea.
We love our acting.
We had a pretty good idea. We're gonna do like a speed dating sort of vibe. We've like got some like old cougars we're gonna hit up and stuff.
Yeah. But it was gonna look good, but you know, we can always come revisit that.
Oh mate, I literally thought it was just gonna be a whole bunch of party videos.
Oh man,
I thought you were just gonna do like 3 minutes of just like, hey, just message the boys and girls and just go, oh, give me your best, eh? And we'll just put it just blur everyone's faces out.
Yeah, we kind of did something like that for Tactical Vomits, so we thought we'd just like change it up a little bit and like bring out our creativity with it a little bit differently.
But I think we fell back into that event again.
Yeah, again, like, because that's what our music really is. Like, it's about having fun and, you know, partying, I guess. So
we're young, you know, that's where you'll find us most of the time. So we're, we just go through our like camera roll, and it's like every other photo really. And then you just got this fucking crazy collection that becomes a sick montage of people jumping off roofs.
Good times.
That's it, man. And the video's so solid. I'm just like, I want more. Because you sell it so well. It's like, it's so different. Like, and because you sort of hit that European sort of sound. What I loved about it, it was the European sound, but with those hard Australian vibes. And that's what sells it so hard for me. I'm just like, these guys have just taken the best of their lives and just mixed it with this awesome sound.
Yeah.
And like, even, you know, just like, I just can't get out, like some of the lines in Tinder are just absolutely fantastic. Like, yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, no, I just when I write some lyrics, I kind of take notes from, like, in our day and age, like rap and stuff is like the most popular, I suppose, genre, and like they don't like really hold back on their lyrics. They're quite unapologetic with it. So I was just like, you know, I could kind of integrate that into my songs and just, you know, just tell them the raw truth.
Yeah, I love it. Now, with the how do you find the whole writing process, especially because it sits so heavy with the sort of bass lines and shit like that, and the riffs sort of lay in there so well, and the extra guitar work, especially doing it as a 4-piece, and with the way that you phrase your vocals, Ethan, just I can't imagine how you could actually sit there and sort of plan that out. Is there a specific writing process that you guys go through, or is it just smash a couple of your hands and just jam?
Yeah, well,
I think we do tend to like sit down and really work on songs. If we got a good idea and like we all feel it, like half the time we're just trying to make a song, like, because we love it so much, you know. Like we really get stuck in our like routine sort of. And it's really good for writing. We do have times where we do like jam as well occasionally, and just like, you know, just when we're feeling it. But we love making music. I've found, like, I think we really like to give you what we can write, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Like the way Tinder came about, I was with Ethan, and we were trying to record a demo of one of our other songs coming up on the EP. And then we started strumming out these chords, and then like we looked at each other and we played it a couple like more times, and started writing some lyrics, and we just like caught on straight away.
Ethan and Zenon are really the writers to the melody and sort of the lyrics.
And then
it's just like me and Marcus just add to it, like in that beautiful way that creates it the song, you know. And it's like put our own little parts in it, and then it just really originates from there. Like, but all our parts are different in that way. Like we all do our own little bit, and that's what I think really, you know, I guess that's the writing a song that works so well. And
that's awesome.
That's what you're saying, like putting the melodies in like the songs, the bass lines and stuff. Like that's really like, you know, that's how we create it. We hear our own little bits that we can write it within that.
Yeah. No, it's I think like me and Zenon will like quite often like we'll sit down and like I might have something, and then he hears what I'm singing, and it's just like perfect. Like just he hears it straight away, and then he gives me a riff, and I hear it straight away. And quite often like we'll just write like our parts from that, and then we'll just like show it to the boys, and then fucking Cooper will just come up with like some filthy fucking bass line, and Marcus comes in with his drums, and it's just like, you know, it's everyone's writing from their own like place. Like no one's. It seems like we're a band, but we're all writing individually, and for some reason the fucking pieces make the puzzle, I suppose.
Well, mate, the one thing that you guys have absolutely going for you at the moment is that you're so young, like, and talented. That's what blew me away. Like the maturity in the way you guys play your instruments, and even it's a well thought out process, even to the extent of the showmanship in it.
Yeah, 100%.
Is it a natural thing, or was it planned out, or how did?
Are you talking about the live performance?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's natural.
Yeah, that's completely natural.
When we're on stage,
we're just young.
Just fall into
we're just young. We like want to have fun when we play. So I guess we're kind of like just get into it as much as we can, you know, rather than sit back into it a little bit.
Yeah, some sort of synchronicity kind of just comes over us, and like I remember like one time like. And now we do it now, and it is a bit planned when we do it. But one of our songs, like me and Zenon, like go up to each other and we're like singing to the same mic. But like how it started like that. I walked up to him, just like, don't even know if you've got this right now, but we're gonna do it. And we started singing, and then we're just doing like this thing with our head, like fucking like throw it, and it just like synchronized, and it's just like fuck,
perfect, and it just stays.
That's one of my favorite things about like us as a band is definitely our like live performance. It just feels like when you're on stage, I just feel like you know, I just feel bigger than life.
Yeah. That's awesome. Because sitting that's the big thing, sitting here with you guys now, in compared to that stage, and that gymna vibe, you know, like it's a bit chalk and cheese, but yeah, you can. It's good the degree of professionalism that you guys still have with regards to the music and the party.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I think we were thinking like, since we're young, we're not really tied down to too much at the moment. Like, you're not like in a full-time job, like don't have like family, don't have all that to account for. We're just like, this is a great opportunity now to just give it our all. And we've actually like picked up a lot on our business side of things as well. We're trying to
100%.
We didn't even realize how big of a part it was. You know, we thought we'd release our first song and be like, oh, fuck, this is such a good song. Tones and I, here we go. We're fucking up to the top. But then it's like, oh shit, no, you got to go behind it, or you got to promote the shit out of it. You get a PR company, all of that. And it's just,
we would love to make this like our career, like, because we're so young, like we got so much time ahead of us. Like this would be awesome to like fall into. Like, we've all got our own things going on as well. Like Ethan's doing music production. I'm doing
very good.
I'm an apprentice boilermaker, and we're all just, you know, doing our own things to get kind of something to fall back on.
Yeah.
So, but this would ultimately, like, I think making music like our career, like we would love to go traveling and like experience all the different places in the world just by playing at their venues. You know, that would just be like an ultimate goal. I think we've all kind of found within ourselves. Like to just live that life. Like we're also passionate about it. Like since school, you know.
Well, I mean, with the caliber of the 4 songs that you guys have on Spotify at the moment, it's well within your reach, and quite clearly, you guys are very serious about your craft, which is a fucking awesome thing. It's so good to hear that you just have a degree of focus within the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
that's the big trap that a lot of younger people fall into. It's the whole thing of, and I did it. Like it's like, oh yeah, mad, play shows and just get wasted, and like the music will just do itself. And if you just really put yourself out there, you do it. But it doesn't work like that no more.
No, yeah, it's so different these days. So yeah, we've kind of like used the fact that we're quite young and like we know like what the trends are. So we're on. We never really wanted to. Personally, I never really wanted to, but we're on TikTok. Get that shit, and it fucking works, man. So you can't deny it. It works.
As long as one of your guys' tracks is playing in the background of every single one of your videos. The best bit of free marketing you can ever do.
That's the best thing about TikTok, man. Like you don't have to have like 1,000 followers to get a lot of views. You don't have to be anyone. You can just get like 1 million bloody streams just
doing something dumb.
Having no followers or anything. It's just like it's so good for like advertising in a way,
Yeah.
Like people, if you got a bloody fantastic idea for you want to make something, and you advertise on that, you can just probably make so much money if you're just smart enough to make something.
You hear about people. I was talking about this the other night with some friends. You hear about people talk. They release Spotify tracks, and it's just like nothing. Do you know what I mean? It's just a bunch of sounds, and they just have 6 or 7 computers set up with like VPNs.
Busting the streams.
Yeah.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
See that, but in the end though, like who's coming to their shows? But, like,
I understand that, but all they're looking for is to get paid off Spotify.
That's cheap, man. You're not for the right reason. You're trying to get money.
You hear about like the silence tracks.
The silence.
Yeah, man. It's just like
heard about that. Yeah, that guy. I remember that. He just released a whole bunch of silent tracks.
Yeah, like, and all they do, and now like, what's got me now is like you guys are and talking to you guys now, I understand how well you guys know the algorithm, because you, in a sense, you aren't really wasting your time with like EPs and shit like that.
Yeah.
You guys are just single, just pump them out. And that is probably the smartest thing to do at the moment.
Yeah, like the reason for that was because like we feel if we release that EP like just as one, it's like quite often you don't get like the same amount of attention for each of the songs. So it's like releasing it as a single. You listen to that and you're like, this is sick. Next single, this is sick. And it's just single, so that people actually will like tune in and listen.
Yeah. Because I quite often find when I like listen to like big artists and that, I'll listen to an album, there'll be like 2 who stand out.
Exactly.
And then those other ones will just like disappear into the past for me.
Yeah.
So it's like giving each the full attention, giving each single like the best possibility for like publicizing it and like promoting it.
Yeah.
And we are gonna make this into an EP at the end, but we're not gonna drop you like a new song at all. We're just gonna release all 4 and then just put a new cover over it and say, "Fuck, we got an EP." But
mate, you can do that now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
but why not? Why not? Like, that's good marketing. You guys, at the end of the day, you guys listen to that Oliver Tree?
Yeah.
That's essentially what he did with his album. The album that he brought out was just all his old tracks that he just liked, and now
I've seen from like someone in like our field is like Betty Ray's. They released like a massive song, Sober Coaster, did real well. And then they probably released like another 5 singles after that. And then they turned those 6 singles into half of the album. And it's just like, usually these days it's like you drop 2 or 3 and drop an album. But like, I think what they did was so smart in their process to like getting where they are now, because they've been able to ride the hype wave on each single, publicizing it, and just... Yeah, and now they're cheering. Triple J, festivals, all that shit. So
man, you guys are so there. You guys did a festival. You guys did Gymna, and how did you find the reception after that?
It was sick. Yeah, it was just a lot of people were like, "Where the fuck were you?" Like they were just looking at us on like snap maps and stuff around the middle of the out in the middle of whoop whoop, having a party out in the forest, and it was so sick. It was really cool weekend because we also played like a Maroochydore the night before.
Yeah, it was almost like a little mini tour for us. Like, you know, we
Big Bender.
Went out to what's it called? What's the place out there called?
11 Dive.
11 Dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and then we hit Jimna the next day, like 2 hours west.
Oh, mate, the young livers. Oh, I wish I had mine again.
Fucking cold out there though.
Yeah, the mist over it. It was like Harry Potter or some shit. I was wigging out. It was sick.
Cool. It was fucking cool.
It was a sick vibe. I did start drinking way too early though. I was on the waters at like 5 because I was actually quite peeled. And then come stage time, I'm like, oh shit, I need to pick me up right now.
It was going around. Right. Can we hopefully maybe expect you at Jimna next year?
There's a chance, yeah. We've been talking to Karen about it. It's just in relation to the timings of everything right now for us.
Yeah.
We've been...
We've got a lot of shit coming. We've got a lot of shit coming up.
Yeah,
like,
we've already planned. Yeah, we've already planned out like our next year as well. So we're trying to keep in front of the 8 ball. Really, is our game.
You guys are old heads on young shoulders.
Yeah,
you guys
got
got
some wine behind us.
Well,
helping us.
To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting to sit down and speak to 3 of the like loosest blokes ever, but. Don't get me wrong. Like I understand we're doing an interview and you gotta, but yeah, like you guys are fucking dead serious, aren't you? You guys aren't playing.
No, we're just going through this stage right now, man, and we're seriously like, you know, we want to see what we can do with this.
You can
like,
fucking do it.
At the end of the day, though, like it comes down to our listeners. You know, if people are gonna like our music, we're gonna know whether or not we're gonna keep doing it. And we've had some like great like feedback from like you know, people in our lives, and like that wouldn't also like bullshit you, like, and they're trying to tell us, you know, that they think we're really good, and we're like, shit, like maybe we got some potential here, you know, like.
For me, it's like the outside reception when you just get like a random or like a person in like another band or something, just like, wow, like you guys actually got something.
And we don't want to believe it because like at the end of the day, we're all just like young and we're just having fun as well.
No, I want to
like,
fucking believe it.
No, go hard, man. Wear the ego, own the ego. You guys are fucking well fucking earned it. But I'm just going to say something real quick. Is that Zoom is telling me I have 5 minutes left for the meeting. So when that 5 minute ends, I'm going to send you another link.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I forgot about how.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. I haven't used Zoom in a while, but
no worries. Yeah,
so I'll send you another link in 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah. But yeah, so you guys just said that you have the next year planned out. So like the next year planned out.
Yeah, probably a good like 9 months, I reckon. Like we got like to the end of this year, like we definitely got like
we've got it locked in.
A lot coming in, and then we got some shit coming for like the following months, January and February, and it's just it's just like these things get locked in early, I guess, when people want things to happen, So
well, when they want you, and it's and obviously they're seeing you guys now to the extent where if I don't get in early, I'm not going to get you, and that's not a. I wouldn't complain. Oh, I'll be happy about that. getting quick, because you guys do have some shows coming up. What shows do you guys have coming up over? I think you have 2 or 3 coming up in.
There we go. Big ones. Yeah, we're helping on a tour with a band called Radolescent all down the southeast coast, which is going to be sick. Yeah. They're supporting them, so
they're good friends of ours.
They're awesome.
They like kind of mentor us a bit. Yeah. They're really good fucking people.
Singer Isaac, helps us out with a lot with advice for us, and just,
so we don't fuck up pretty much.
Yeah, like because
I guess that's why we're kind of as switched on with it as we are right now.
Yeah, he really likes us, so it's cool. He wants to help us.
It's one thing when you guys are having a good time and making mad music, but when someone else sees potential in you and some belief from other people really drives you a lot further.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
It does feed the ego a bit, but you need that ego. But you need it, especially, Ethan, especially being a front man. Like, you need ego. You need, and you guys sell the whole show. Fucking perfect.
Yeah, no, that's just my alter ego. I'm like, when I come off stage, I'm kind of, I'm a take off my tracksuit. I just go into my normal person mode, but on stage, that's someone. That's just it's
just
like me on steroids.
Alter ego. I don't know. We need a name for him.
Yeah, we should call him.
You gotta give him a name.
Nah.
He's not that fucking
Stingray.
Yeah, I've been calling him Stingray recently. It's really cool.
It's actually my biggest fear, just quietly.
Hey, that's how Steve Irwin went out, man.
Ever since then, been fucking scared.
Do you guys remember where you were when you guys were probably in school?
Like 5 or 6 years old,
I was
man.
quite young.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I feel old. I was working. I was on a job. I was on a job site waiting for an elevator.
And fucking someone's come over and just been like, hey.
Or someone yelled it at the bottom of the, like, as we were all waiting to get on, someone just went, Steve Irwin's dead. He got killed by a stingray.
What?
Yeah.
What
That's how we found out. Huh?
How did you react?
I didn't know how to feel. I got told to go back to work.
No, dude, I reckon they should have gave you like a fucking moment of solitude.
100%. They should have given us another 10-minute smoke, just to have a cigarette and to deal with it. Jesus.
Moment of silence.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nobody said, to be fair, nobody actually said a word in the elevator the whole way up to the top floor. So it was like dead silent. As soon as he said it, everyone just sort of went dead silent. It was like, if he can die, any of us can.
Yeah, it's amazing how much he's impacted us. Even now, we still appreciate him.
We're probably
so much,
too young to really know who he was as a person. But there's so many videos and shit we see now. I'm like, this guy was just the best dude ever.
Oh no, definitely. I definitely knew what he said.
I watched him. I don't remember it, but I watched one of his shows up at Sunny Coast. That was
That's
sick.
bad. You ever seen the South Park episode where they take the piss out of him?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen that. It's so good.
Yeah, you haven't seen it?
No, I need to get on that.
You see that croc over there? I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to shove it right up its butthole.
Oh,
yeah, you got to see it. You got to see it. You guys are probably too young to even watch that. Jesus. It absolutely fucking amazes me the caliber of your musician you guys are. I expected to be sitting here speaking to people in their mid-20s and you just have that, oh God, there it went. Okay, just hold on. Just let me start a new meeting. Sorry people, just 2 minutes. Yeah, this is what happens when you go live and Zoom want to charge you now. Like, they want to charge me money. I'm not spending that money. I'm not doing it. Unless you want to, donate. But no, it's not happening. Make sure I got that up. Well, yep. Beautiful. It's going to be going again. Just give it a second. There they come. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I saw it staying less than a minute.
I forgot about it. I was so engrossed.
Yeah, we just dipped out of nowhere. Real quick.
Just went, oh, no. Hold on. Just let me make me disappear so I can make you guys look beautiful again.
There we go.
Grab another beer, actually, so it worked out well.
I'm going to do that too. So, yeah. What were we saying? Oh, yeah. I was expecting to be sitting here talking to guys in their, mid-20s and they just had that mad young person sort of thing going on and they were just, handsomely young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, man, these I can't get over here. You guys are so humble about the whole thing too. You guys are just awesome dudes.
Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, I think in the beginning, you talked to us maybe a year ago. Yeah, no, there was a point there on 2 years ago, we were probably like drinking Wednesday. Like we're drinking on like Thursdays and Tuesdays on a school night. We're drinking rosé. Yeah, like originally we were gonna call ourselves rosé.
The band rosé.
Because we were just drinking rosé bottles, $7.50. Just get like one of those each on every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday.
The Sundays are the best, man.
Yeah, Sunday Sesh.
Yeah, and it came from there really. It was fucking, and it was on.
Being so young, and this really interests me. Being so young, how do your parents receive the whole thing?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah, our parents
dude.
My mum actually like was a backup singer for a band back in the day.
That's mad.
Like the 90s. So like, yeah, my family's like musician based as well. We've all got very, being Australian, your parents are pretty chill about it. So I feel like
we do have a culture around it.
Yeah, we do. It's just cool. Like they love it. I think they find it awesome because like, being growing up in the 80s and 90s, you probably fun with rock bands back in the day, I reckon. So,
what about you, Ethan?
Yeah.
And you? Oh, look, I used to sing in a band, but I know how, when your folks hear it and you're heaps young, questions get asked because you're fronting it.
Yeah, I know. So my dad's English, and both my parents are quite intelligent people, both doctors, and there's me on the other hand, and my brother's, he's a nurse as well, starting to become a doctor, and then there's the wild card, which is me, and on the other end of the side of the scale. And originally, I was like pressured hard, like in school, to get the best grades, and honestly, I didn't even mind school too bad. Like I got through it. I was still a bit of a fucking rat bag, but I got through it. And
we all went to school together as well.
Yeah, we all.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, we're good mates actually, like all in school. I've been best friends with Ethan since about year 7.
Yeah,
and we were kind of just going through school, the whole
grew into it together.
Yeah, both had a passion for like bands, like I know, like young other Aussie like kind of bands were like what June Rats and Skegs. And, I don't know if you do you know that name?
Yeah, my brother got me into the June Rats.
Yeah, they're sick, man. And, we're listeing to those guys in like year 9 and
sneaking into concerts and festivals.
Another band
you guys did the whole thing. That's fucking mad.
Yeah. We were this big into Peach Fur as well, and we've recently become like really good friends with them now. Like it's crazy. Like we were listening to them in about grade 9, and like just about now, like 2 years after school, we're like starting to do shit with them, and it's getting really close contact with them. So it's like cool as
Man, the hard work has obviously been well put in with you boys. Just to touch on it again, when did this actually start? Did you guys start this shit in high school? Was there like a little dabble, like obviously Cooper and Zen and you guys might have mucked around probably in music class every now and then?
Yeah.
But
me and Zen were actually like catching up, started just playing together. Like he played guitar as well. I met him. Zen was in a grade below us, and I met him in school as well.
Mate, tell the story. Tell the story. What? This motherfucker was waiting outside the front of Coles, trying to sting someone for some like ice break.
He was trying
Cooper was the hawker who got the receiving end of his pity.
So I talked to him, and he played guitar as well. So he started coming over a bit and hanging out session, and just playing music, and it was just became a good time. And then Ethan knew how was writing poetry at the time or something.
Yeah, we got just quietly. We don't throw that shit out there.
There's no man. Art throws itself out there in all different forms. There's nothing wrong with it. Nah, man.
Why are you saying it in that tone though? I originally was a horrible singer. I'm surprised they kept me around. I was tone deaf as hell when I was younger.
I do not fucking believe that. I do not fucking believe that for a second.
I beat the music into me for like a year straight. I'd cue all my favorite Sticky Fingers song, and I'd imagine myself as Dylan Frost, and I'd just fall asleep with my headphones in, just listening and imagining myself as the front man there. playing to like crowds of like people I know, like massive crowds, and I did that for like a year straight. Got like partial tinnitus from it though, but fucking anyways, apart from the hearing damage, I think I beat the music into me really.
Oh, believe me, you got a lot more to come, bro. Unless you start wearing earplugs on stage, in which case, if you've done enough damage, you can't wear them because you can't hear shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now, it's you walk out of the jam room and you just got like that slow hum in the background. Just,
I work with loud noises all day as well, so it doesn't help either.
You're gonna be deaf as a doorknob.
Do you want me to tell you what actually happens is when you hear those low hums?
I don't want to get scared. Ignorance is bliss, man.
Oh, okay. I won't tell you. I'll leave it. Because I know what it is and it's scary.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, well, you're giving me paranoia now. Now I want to know, but...
So what it is, that buzz that you hear, and I used to get it at the end of every concert when you hear that, woo, yeah, that's the last time your ears will hear that frequency ever again.
Whoa, so you're talking about like those high like frequencies.
So when when you hear that ringing in your ears after a show and you don't wear earplugs, that's the last time your ears will hear that frequency. That's why when bombs go off next to army people and they hear that massive buzz for hours, they go deaf after.
Whoa. So we're slowly cutting away at our hearing.
Yeah, I've done it.
Whoa, that is awesome. Are you kidding me? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Something new every day. Yeah.
That is actually insane. Because your body would like heal and just eventually just numb the sound.
Yeah, pretty much.
So your hearing can't heal. Except you're young. If you're young, you can get it.
Yeah, you can probably heal it. My issue is now I go to concerts, I can't wear earplugs.
Why is that?
Because it just dulls it out too much.
Fuck. Yeah. Shit. We should maybe look into that. I think in the end, we probably want to start looking at getting some in-ears.
Yeah, do that. Don't go digital, but you need to keep amps on the stage.
Exactly. No,
Please.
like there's something so raw about us. Like we want, like you got this kid here. Yeah, well, no, there's not something so raw. I like the idea of having in-ears and all that, but this guy's like, no, mate. Fucking rock and roll.
I'm fine.
We keep it raw, mate. We keep it raw.
I would say me and Marcus are fine having him because we're kind of like the lower end of the sound. You know, he can just listen to his beat. I can just listen to like the vibration off the bass. But because they got all the trebly sounds, like Xanon's guitar and Ethan's vocals.
I can understand for Ethan because he wants to be able to hear himself back to make sure he's in key.
Yeah,
the only other person than Ethan that should have innies, and the only innies you should have is the click track. Is your drummer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm.
Click tracks, and you always make them faster on the live show.
I think click track would be a great idea because we always go we play our slow songs like they're like a death metal song.
No, but keep doing that. Keep doing that because I don't want to come out and see the CD at a show.
Yeah, no, that's true. Everyone has said to us, which is, it's really nice compliment, is that our live performance is better than our like Spotify. Like they prefer to like see us play live. That
is the ultimate compliment you can ever get as a band.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't complain with that. Yeah, the music's good, but the live show's better.
Yeah, because you're seeing us in like that rawest form, like that. We're exposing ourselves.
Yeah, man.
So yeah,
you can't hide behind good production.
Nah, it's a vulnerable moment, and if you love it, fuck, it makes you feel good.
How are you finding the music production course stuff, especially? And how did you explain that to your parents?
So once again, they were like hoping originally for me to go down like the uni courses and that. And I think I made it pretty clear in the end that like I'm just not built for that sort of thing. Like I'm all in for this band and that's it. Like that's all I want. Like obviously it's really good to have backup options. So I love music that much and like the music industry, I want to do anything I can to stay in it. So I'm doing the music production course for like helping to record demos for our band eventually, as well as start taking on some side work as a producer because I'm good mates with our producer. and it's a eye-opening course. Eye-opening. Like I'm learning so much stuff that can just help me help the other boys, and like I'm really starting to understand the whole system behind what goes into like producing a song, so I can definitely help apply like my knowledge now to like when we're doing it, like chuck in some more high ends, go scrub out the 300 hertz on the EQ and shit like that. Like, just it's going deep and it's really cool, and I love it. Every day, it's like it's not school anymore. It's not like I have to go. It's like I'm there on time, and I'm loving it.
Your first one there, last one to leave, kind of thing, eh? That's awesome.
Just surrounded by people who are all into that as well, which is sick. And the teachers are wicked. So
it's a lot different when people are passionate about. Teachers are passionate about what they're talking about.
Yeah, 100%. You know, you get a teacher who's taught the same syllabus like 7 years in a row. It's boring as shit, but you get like some guy who records Angus and Julia Stone on the side and then comes in and shows kids how to do the exact same thing. It's just, they're good people. That's people.
Mad. Are you guys going to start doing some more in-house recording?
I think that was the plan for us to start doing demos for our songs, so we can send them off to our producer to beat like the pre-production phase. Like it does sometimes take a bit of time to get into the studio first. Like we like to finish a song. Like he'll usually come over and like smash away at it with us, like fixing up those little minute things, like the semantics of it, and then we will go into the studio like maybe a month or two after we nail the pre-production of the songs. So it's our idea of it was to like do the demos, send it to him, let him listen to it, be like, all right, I'm thinking here, send up through some notes, and then we can get it back the next day, sort it, and then we could go in the weekend following, you know.
That's the best way to do it. That's how we used to do it back in the day. Well, that's how I used to do it when our band used to do it. And the amount of work you get done when you walk into the studio, because all that, you know exactly where you're going. It's just a matter of going in there, and then if you've got a couple of more ideas that you want to throw in the studio at the time, when the juices are flowing, you guys got it going on, man. You guys got a plan.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can get done in the studio. For some reason, you just switch on like that switch in your head where it's just like, I'm going full creative with this. I'm giving like all my juice up. You get so tired at the end of the day, but like seeing Zenon in the studio is freaky. It's like drops him into a song, runs a whole song, doesn't fuck up once, completely on beat, and he's just like, shit, you nailed it, mate. We're going to do it like another couple of times and you can just fuck around the whole time, and let's see if we can get some like cool licks.
Oh, that's mad.
Yeah, he's
that's
just got like
so cool.
Yeah, he's got like a metronome in his head sort of thing. It's cool.
The savant.
Yeah.
The pure savant. How did you become this savant that you are?
Oh, dude, honestly, I think I was born with it. Like, to be 100% honest, like, when I was 4 years old, my dad's a musician. He was in a band, yada, yada. But he was playing at like a big family party. And they had like a kit set up and a guitar and stuff like that. And I was 4 years old, walked up to this drum bit, like this drum kit, picked it up and just played a 4x4 beat. And then my dad's mates looked at my dad and he's going, is that your kid? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, how long has he been playing the drum for? And he's like, it's the first time he's seen an instrument.
That's
and so it's like it's just bred into me, like legit, as he said, go into the studio, play through it once, hear everything, play it perfectly. It's like, oh, I don't even think about it. I don't think about it when I do it. It just happens.
That's mad. That's mad. I love the fact that you own it.
It's so cool to see him do his work.
Man, his melodies are beautiful.
It's fucked. It's actually
like,
so
we are so keen on like if we could, like we'd want to show you all of our music, you know.
Yeah.
You can show me. I won't show anyone else.
No, mate. Real fucking
you want to get all of it out. Like, we're just
It
trying
just
to
costs
do it.
money,
We're just
eh?
it just costs money, and
It
we're just trying to
does.
do it. That's not going to waste us much money.
No,
Only
well,
make it-
especially now that you're going down the pre-production route,
yeah.
that's going to automatically save. Well, once again, it's going to save you a lot of time, save you a lot of money when you walk into the studio.
Yeah, you can knock out like I think we knocked out 4 songs in 2 days. Last time we
Jesus Christ!
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was painful. We were fucked. We were totaled by the end of it.
Your
but-
fucking ears hurt. You know,
Oh.
you know what I mean. You like, you know.
That was
A lot of click
I
tracks.
don't like. I don't think anyone understands how much your ears
No.
hurt when you go into a studio and those
The
rocking,
click,
those
It's
rocking. The click is going constantly. You got them bloody. What are the monitor speakers that they have set up there, and they're just going as loud as possible because your producer is fucking deaf as a post.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, it's like you walk out of there after 9 or 10 hours of just listening to blaring loud music, and you can't hear nature. It's weird. Your ears hurt. You're tired, but it's the best.
You're like walking to a click track. You're like,
Yeah. But the feeling afterwards, especially when you just there you go. Oh, there you go. MMK's jumped on straight away.
Oh,
Kazza.
Yeah, Kaz. There you go. I'm stalking in the background. Hi guys.
Well, I wish we could like add her in the pod somehow.
Oh, she's jumped on once. I was lucky enough to get her on the show once with Ari.
oh yeah, nice.
That was cool. That was cool. Just before Gymna.
On that like producing thing, I was shadowing my producer with like Peach for like the other week, and we were doing drum tracks, and I'm standing next to the drums, just like listening to it, just bobbing my head for hours, and I've got the click track blasting in my head. I walked out of there, and I felt pain,
Yeah.
pain in my head. I'm like, I can't imagine how producers do that like 5 days a week, every week. It's
Yeah.
just-
But that's what makes them good. That's what makes a good producer, when they can sit there and they can just go, nah, do it again before you've even done it. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like as soon as you've done it, they go, nah, do it again.
yeah.
Like it's not what you wanted to do, they do it again.
Yeah, they're switched on. They are so switched on, especially our producers. We have 2 who work with us, Blake Malone and Jared Adlam. Both nominated for GC Music Awards, and they are insane.
Yeah,
just
so good.
freaks. Just it's so easy to knock out a song, and it's so easy to make the song perfect because they just, they ruin you. Yeah, they're like a sports teacher. They just keep making you run the beat test over and over.
Oh, fucking beat test.
Fuck off, I swear I've got it. Nah, mate, you haven't got it. Keep going.
You don't fucking stop till you get 14.0 go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I would fucking killed over and thrown up by then.
Wait, those are some pretty cool lights you got in your room there.
Oh, you like it?
Oh, that's sick.
It's pretty trippy, eh? It was like $15 off Amazon.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's wicked.
How Amazon's taken over the world, man.
Man, you know what? Jeff Bezos, he was a man with a plan, and just like you guys are. You know, you got to Jeff Bezos that shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You got
I don't know
to.
about Bezosing it,
No,
but,
but you know what I mean? Like, the guy had a direction and he was focused. And at the end of the day, he got what he fucking wanted. And quite clearly, if you quite clearly, maybe if you guys have that focus and you fucking go in that direction and go, because that was the one thing that got me when I didn't make my band till I was in my 23, 24.
yeah.
I met my now wife and bought a house, now I've got kids, and next thing you know, I'm not in a band anymore.
Yeah.
You guys actually have the opportunity to be like, nah, this is my job. This is it. Like, it's very good that you guys have that opportunity, like that you guys have that foresight to have stuff going on in the background, boiler making apprenticeship, music productions. And then what do you do in your spare time?
I'm a landscaper.
There you go, landscaper. So quite clearly, you guys aren't without backing.
Yeah.
The music's there, the products, the products there, the vibes there. You've nailed everything on the head. What is the plan for the next year? Like, you guys sort of touched on it, but what is the actual plan for the next year?
Yeah. We actually wrote down a list the other night.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we actually did.
Yeah,
Like, we came into rehearsal.
These guys are serious. Write a list.
My girlfriend actually just pulled out her phone and just trotted down like a whole paragraph.
Yeah, she was the scriber.
It's just
Dictating.
Yeah.
Take my dictation.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was good. We made a few things. Probably we need the list in front of us, but there's probably some good.
I've got pretty much. I'll have like a year or so in my head planned out what I usually do. So I'm thinking like January, February, back into the studio. That will start releasing probably April. April will probably be the first single. Second single following will be probably a month or a month and a half later. That one will probably follow with a music video. And yeah, we'll just like, from those first two, I'm thinking we're just going to be able to tell how the projection of the whole thing is going to go. Like, if you get a good reception from that, you're just like, all right, like maybe we can drop the whole EP, or let's just drop another fucking couple singles, see how it goes, keep going. And I think, yeah, our plan will be for like pretty much maybe each single or every other single, we'll set up like a mini tour. And then I've got like a goal to probably like, yeah, we want to hop on a big not like a big label, but like a big band tour of Australia next year. And then we also want to possibly do our own decent sized tour where we go down to Sydney, because I got quite a lot of family down there and quite a few friends down there who
I'll be there.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'll bring the boys and girls.
Yeah.
Make sure I get a babysitter that night.
Yeah, so I don't know, it's like, for me, it's about being in front of the 8 ball. I like to see where I'm going, and then I just like anything that comes into the plan, I can work around it. So if I keep aiming higher and higher, I can keep achieving that, because I'm not going to stop until I get there.
Shit, man. I've never met to be fair, I actually don't meet a lot of young people these days. I work with a bunch of old blokes and stuff like that, but I've never met a bunch of... I would put you guys up there with sort of the Trip Sitter boys in your focus.
Yeah.
And because like the boys from Trip Sitter, I know those guys are fucking legit. Those guys, and you guys definitely have the potential. You just got, like, I can't... Oh, man. What gets me... How do you work with Zenon, Cooper, especially considering you say he's like the way he is? Quite clearly, you're a savant in your own sense. Is it just like, okay, I'm going to listen to this and then bang, it just happens? Or do you sort of take it back and maybe just sort of sit with it for a bit and then come up with it?
Yeah, well, sometimes Zenon will have an idea of how the bass line could go in his head, and then sometimes Cooper just hears it straight away and he's like, got it. Yeah. Done.
Yeah, no, you
sometimes it chips away.
But for you, normally Ethan has like a lot of lyrics already that he's written. Like that's how a lot of our songs are made. He's got like maybe like something that he's written down, and he's like got a melody in his head and wants us to play it. But recently, I guess a lot of our songs have also come from just jamming as well and playing around. Like sometimes it comes, in different forms of creativity. But yeah.
I think he was talking specifically about your bass lines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was talking about, because those things are thick. Like with a double C.
Yeah, you're chunky.
No, CK, THICC.
Well, I
You're not a bass player.
Yeah, no, I used to play guitar for about, since I was probably in like, grade 10 or something.
Here's another origin story.
Here's another one.
Do it.
Yeah, but no, I fucking had a good passion. I used to love like Sticky Fingers and Ocean Alley and stuff, and like the part that I loved about their music actually the most, like I was a guitar player, but the part I loved about the music most was the bass lines. Like I just noticed they were really like intricate, and they're just different, and they would kind of be their own form of melody that is different to what the actual melody is of the song. You know, like it's like it would just be its own little path and like its own creativity. You know, it doesn't have to sound the same as the guitar. It doesn't have to sound the same as what the singer's singing. You know, just its own little input in the songs, and that's kind of like I've always loved that about listening to music, and I would always listen to I still do always listen to the bass lines. Like I just love.
I remember you
What
telling me
them
that.
create.
You
Yeah, and I
listen
was
to Rum Rage
and
and
I-
he comes over and he's like, dude, just listen to this fucking
Yeah.
bass. Listen to it.
Rum Rage.
Yeah, it was Rum. No, not Rum Rage. Gold Snapper.
Oh, something like that, yeah. But no, I was like, for some reason, I was like, man, like, I would love to be the bass player in like the band. Like, I think we were. It was two guitars. We started with I was a guitarist as well in the band with our previous drummer, and then I borrowed a bass off my cousin. He had a bass, swapped in my old guitar for it, and
It was just sounding too thin, wasn't it?
yeah, it was sounding too thin and needed a bass, and then I just started playing it, and like I could do all that shit that I really liked in all the songs I heard, you know, and I could try and put my own little input in the song. Like I would say I'm not the best bass player in the world. I'm not like completely skilled. I'm all self-taught. I've never had any lessons, like, and yeah, and I've just tried to give it the best I can with him, what Zenon's playing and stuff.
Yeah, no, but seriously, fucking some of those bass lines you write.
They're very nice. They're very good.
Yeah.
They're very good.
That Pepper's bass line.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like
That was like the second song we ever made.
Yeah, that was the second song.
And Foo Foo Fillers was what, the first?
I love Foo Foo Fillers, man. To be fair, Tactical Vomit is probably my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wrote that when we were 14.
Yeah, that was
You are fucked in the face. You guys are like,
you know, out the back of where we are now at Ethan's when we were in about grade 9. Oh yeah, grade 9.
Parents were away for the weekend.
We were only getting started.
Phil, not Phil. That's my dad. Christian did the cheeky one, and he bought us a bunch of fat lambs. And I continued to not. I underestimated the power of a fat lamb.
oh fuck it, I bought one.
I drank like 1.5 of them when I was a 14-year-old scrawny little kid. Had alcohol poisoning for 2 days.
Did you
But,
seriously from one fat lamb?
Nah, 2.5 fat lambs.
Oh Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! I got through 1.5, and I was like, to be fair, I was having beers with them, but I was like, fuck this. This is just evil.
Yeah, it hurts the next day as well. But yeah, me and Cooper were just sitting out there. He's playing the acoustic, and we wrote that intro part for Tactical Vomits. Like
It's the
that.
best intro, man. Like,
We wrote that when we were playing.
like
Talk to me.
I'm
I
gonna-
started waiting.
I'm gonna see if I can maybe get my phone. My phone's sorting all out the music tonight. We're gonna play it.
Yeah, chuck that intro on. That's fucking wicked intro.
Alright. Alright. Put that on. Where is it? Can I get the letter? Oh my god. There we go. There we go. And Kaz and MMK said you're a loser. You're all losers.
Fuck you, Karen. Oh, jeez.
Like,
No, that song, man. Good shit.
self-respect.
Yeah, no, that was a fun one.
That was so.
Like,
The
14.
recording-
14. Like, that's
Yeah,
some like Green Day shit.
I could be selling myself out.
You
incriminating.
already told them at like every show they've come to.
Yeah, exactly.
This one is about when I was in grade 9.
I think my problem was I was brutally honest when I was a kid, and I could not lie for shit. I always just ended up confessing to
Yep.
my sins, if you could say. So when they hear the songs, they're not like too surprised really. They're just like, yeah, that's Ethan.
Oh mate, you know I can't lie for shit. I'm fucking bad.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I was in that. Well,
Looking at your dad, and he's just like, he's got that fucking gaze on you, and you're just like, or yes, no, I did it.
yeah.
I fucking stole your car.
Oh Jesus Christ! I didn't.
Nah,
Look, Jesus. Well, I've just been told I've got 9 more minutes off bloody Zoom again, so we'll end it in 9 more minutes or 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes, so I've got a minute for the outro.
Yeah, sound. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I refuse to believe that you're tone deaf, Ethan. I refuse to believe that you can't. Oh, I didn't know how to sing. There had to be something there. Did you get lessons? How did you find your voice, brother?
Lessons
Yeah,
for
you started getting
I
lessons.
still am getting lessons, which is really
That, bravo, my friend.
good. Yeah.
Fucking bravo. Good on ya.
Yeah. Originally, I was like young as hell. I was like kind of like the popular kid in school. Went for the main part in the Lorax. ended up having to sing. And I was like, all right, yeah, I can do that. You know, singing. What's so bad about that? My dad goes up to the piano. He's trying to teach me the song. Presses a key on the piano, and it's like ding, and I'm just going ding, ding. No, it's here, mate. And I kept on doing it, and I was like, this is actually gonna be so bad. Like,
How old were you?
I was about like 9 or 10.
Okay, so your testes weren't dropping. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then my dad said to me, he's like, honestly, singing ain't for you. You're not gonna be a rock star.
Oh, gee.
I took
Thanks,
credit for it.
Dad. Thanks, man.
No, but it's been good to prove him wrong now. But yeah, no, I
Do you ever flip him off at shows?
I started off shit. Started off real shit, and the boys couldn't back that. I did have the lyrics. That's the only thing that was going for me. And then I was like, I need to get some lessons, and then it just improved dramatically since then. Like it just, singing lessons, fucking save you.
No, man, I completely agree. That's what kept me in a band.
Yeah, they definitely helped. You just,
We've recently started playing at the National Storage Locker. We bought our storage. We're hiring a storage shed, paying like monthly with another band. We just like rotate between days, sort of thing.
That's perfect. That's such a good idea.
And just made it like
it's a fucking creepy place, though.
Yeah.
Super
It's so creepy.
but it's cool.
Dude.
You know?
Yeah.
We need look. You guys obviously know the whole. Okay, MMK has just said, "I think you proved your dad wrong." I think you very much have. But
Cheers.
content, boys. Come on, do you guys know the algorithm? Just fucking flood. Just every chance you get, just flood it.
We are trying. Yeah, we've got. I think that was one of our plans as well. Like we had a sit down, if you'd say like sort of meeting, and it was like on Sunday because I had Sunday scaries. I was pretty fucking hungover, not available to sing really, and we're just like mapping out like what can we do better, what's gonna come now, and we're just saying like let's have like let's keep regular on Instagram. Let's drop a TikTok like maybe like twice a week, or like once every 2 weeks, and yeah, just like
we made a TikTok that night as well.
Yeah,
I want to hear the Sunday Sesh hungover thoughts.
Oh,
You know when you're balls deep in that hangover. I want to see it. I want to see that selfie cam. Just you sitting there, balls deep in a hangover, just going.
Yeah, no, it's just like you wake up in the morning and you're just like, fuck, and then you just like everything's coming
Love
back
you,
to you.
Kaz.
Like, I can't believe I did that. You check your phone and you just like texted like 3 chicks at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Like you're like, why did I do that? It was so dumb. Yeah, scaries, man. So scary on a Sunday.
I want to hear all about it. I want to hear. Everyone wants to hear about that. It makes it real, man. You're rock stars, man. You guys look.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Karen just said, "See you all at the next show in Brizzy," and no worry, Kaz. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for introducing me.
She might be talking. We're playing at Big Sound.
Yeah, promote. We got 4 minutes left. Promote the shit out of everything you got going.
All right, so we got Big Sound 2 weeks from now. That's on a Wednesday night. So if you can't make it, I understand completely. But if you do, you're gonna get a nice kiss on the cheek. After that, we're going on. We got a show at the zoo with Radolescent supporting them, and then we got a festival following that on a Sunday.
27th.
No, 25th, 23rd at the zoo. 25th at
Are you talking about Miami Market?
Yeah, Miami Market is on the 25th.
Yeah,
My bad, 25th.
There you go.
Yeah, 25th, homecoming at Miami Marquetta. Following that, I'm going to Europe. I'm going to England, Amsterdam. I'm gonna have a fucking blast with my brother.
Oh, Amsterdam Mecca.
Amsterdamage, yeah.
Yes.
Then come back and we carry on our tour with Radolescent playing down at the Northern and Byron with them and at Vinny. So we'll cover pretty much every spot really along the east coast of Queensland. So not every spot. Fuck. But
all the good ones.
Oh, I don't want to get smart ass attitude right now. I was about to finish a real cool fucking speech. Oh yeah. Well, you can't miss our shows. Is pretty much what I was about to say. Like, this motherfucker. All right. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we got quite a few shows, so you can't really miss us. But yeah. Apart from that, go listen to our shit. It's fucking good.
It is. It is too fucking good. I'll tell you what. If you're into those mad, I'm gonna say it. Those mad, stony, British, groovy vibes. I'm sounding all groovy. Ugh. You got to hit these guys up. Just go see they're just oozing sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's just fucking awesome. I love it. They've really hit the nail on the head. Boys, give shout outs to whoever you want. Oh, big shout out to Marco. Sorry you couldn't make it tonight, but next time, brother.
Yeah, shout out to Marcus. Fucking love you, mate.
Yeah, shout out Marcus.
Fucking shout out to Kaz.
Yeah.
What else? Who else is there? Fucking
Your producers.
You fucking Tipsy the boys. If you're fucking there, you'll probably fucking watch it afterwards. So, probably say their names. Tipsy, Matt, and Storm. Fucking love yous.
Yeah, Matt. All the lads.
Yeah, Caleb. Fucking love you. Brody. Yeah, wait. I'm scared I'm gonna miss someone and then someone's gonna be butthurt.
Doesn't matter. We'll get you back on and we'll get you on again.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Straight up. That's it. If you're here, shout out right there.
Boys, you're absolute fucking champions. Give a big wave. Give a big wave to everyone. All right. You fucking legends. I love you so much. If you haven't, go check out Sunday Sesh. Seriously, just do yourself a favour. Sort your fucking lives out. Go check out Sunday Sesh. Do it. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet,